here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cole Hamels, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Cole Hamels.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third. And there are 2 away.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. 2 out, nobody on. Shaw might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-2. Popped him up. Walters is there. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rockies nothing. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now
so the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Ready for another shot now. Ryan McMahon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Gonzalez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel.
Stepping into the box,
Murphy.
Daniel Murphy. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gonzalez on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, David Bodie. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he drops it.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter
number 9.
darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Striding in, Javier Baez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Digging in, Victor Caratini. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. McMahon's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Jason.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Cubs 9 and the Rockies nothing. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Too high, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Gonzalez, and no one will track it down. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now another 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3 and 2 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
on the mound. He's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Now
Listen, for
batting,
almost
center
everyone, the
fielder,
adjustment to hitting
Ian.
big league pitching is a big one.
Desmond.
Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So stepping in, Ian Desmond. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Standing in now, Ronald Lopez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Desmond leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Tony Walters. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Colorado. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 51.
Stepping in, Cole Hamels. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Number 58.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Rogers picks it up, gets dirty and gloves it. It's there. He got him.
Oh, now, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Into the box now, Addison Russell fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box, David Bodie, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Cubs are on top, 9-0. Stepping into the box, number 58. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the eighth, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Pitch on the way. Line hard, but foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Striding in once again, Ryan McMahon. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The batter.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
So coming to the plate, David Dahl, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hamels comes set. 0-1 on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, number 9.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Brad Brunk enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 29, Brad Brunk.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like.
Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-2 contest.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Stepping in now, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
James Pazos enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Victor Caratini. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. In now, Jason Hayward. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-1. is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Brad Brock.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Lopez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Brendan Kinsler is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. He's got it 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayward is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jay.
Charlie Blackmon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. Antonio Senzatella was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.